Yo, what is up, guys? And we're gonna go ahead and do a no item run on the newest stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, Goku's family. Now, this team may be mid for the Ultimate Red Zone. However, for Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, this team fucking slaps, dude. This team is very, very strong. You've got a lot of units with some nice utility when you use them with one another. You know, for instance, you've got the Goku, who's getting additional buffs when you've got either a full power or Dragon Ball Heroes units. So, you know, this Goku as the leader of the team, he is missing out on a little tiny bit without Vegeta on the team. But this works out just fine, to be honest with you. So you've got Goku, you've got two of them, and realistically, so right now he's on rotation, because I was trying to get those big, you know, the big Saiyan Roar link active. Nice dodge there, by the way. We'll take a dodge super attack. And then 8.3, I mean, that's... I mean, for a unit that came from a guaranteed featured banner, I'll take 8.3, dude. That's a good-ass attack stat for sure. You're getting... that was, I believe, all links active. I'm fairly certain. So, again, you've got two of these Gokus floating around. You've got, you know, Xenopan, who's still, I mean, that that wasn't a very good look right there. And all of a sudden, it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? We're rocking a pretty low health stat here. And just in general, I think the team, it's missing, right? It's missing something, and I think that something is an LR, or 2, or 3, or 5, you know what I mean? Like, it's missing a little bit. When you're going into some of these fights and you're sub, you know, in some cases, you're like just over 500k. Now, on this particular team, I've got a lot of dupes in these units. So we're at like 600k, just under 600k. But, you know, when you're going into these fights without, you know, sub 600k, it's scary, dude. Especially, I think that's why this team struggles so much in the Ultimate Red Zone. There's not enough units with enough HP to make them this a real relevant team. Again, I've mentioned it for the Ultimate Red Zone. You know, the Ultimate Red Zone, you'll see it. I don't remember if it was this run or the other no-item run I did today. But you can take, on a lot of teams, you know, you can take a 500k super attack and still live to fight another day, right? On a lot of these teams. You know, for instance, Pan's team. So Pan, yeah, she's got her problems, right? But her team is still ridiculous, dude. And some of those GT heroes are still pretty good in a setting like Extreme Super Battle Road, where you're able to utilize the stun, the seal, the attack lowering, and this kind of thing, right? And her team, again, this no-item run that I did, this other no-item run I did, she's rocking, her team is like 700k plus HP in a lot of cases, right? If you're rocking a lot of big LRs. So that kind of stuff really, really helps. The HP department, man, it really, really helps you in a lot of these runs. So, but again, you've got a lot of other really nice units on this team. Xeno Super Saiyan 3 in Super Battle Road, there's not too many units that can really do it like him. He's got this chance to stun, he's got damage reduction, he's got permaguard, one of the only units in the game at this point with permaguard, unconditional guard. That is so, so good. And then on a full team of Dragon Ball Heroes, dude, I mean, watch him just eat this, dude. Eat it up. Any other unit were absolutely dead, you know, 3 times over. But Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, man, he really, really, this is where he shines, man. Super Battle Road for sure. And then he's going to eat this up. What is he going to take? Is he double digits right here? Damn close to double digits. 12k, dude. He took on a big-time super attack from Trunks. And he ate it like it was nothing, man. You know, I mentioned, so we see Xenopan here. Xenopan, I mean, if she gets hit, you're done, right? I mean, if you take 2 hits with Xenopan on rotation, you're done. But she can afford to take 1. Well, maybe not here. Especially type disadvantage, we would be dead. You saw her take 200k on a normal from King Vegeta, right, in the first fight. So Xenopan still holds her own, right? She's got the I believe it's a high chance to stun. She's providing support to Dragon Ball Heroes, so, you know, really, really good support unit. 40% attack defense 3 key is really, really good. And we can, with Xenopan on the team, we can rock a rotation like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku Xeno, right? We can rock a rotation like that because of the presence of some of these support units. Int Gohan, man, this Great Ape Gohan, dude, he is solid, man. He's quite good. Again, he's got the stun chance. You get him in slot 1 and you get him a super attack. Dude, he's damn near invincible, right? He's got the damage reduction with 2 or more Great Ape power units on the team, so he's really, really nasty. Bardock in a super battle road setting is quite good with the guaranteed crits, the super effective against all types, and then, of course, the seal, right? We got to remember that Bardock seals, and he's sitting there. Yeah, he does raise defense on super, and he's sitting there start to turn in a lot of cases with like 300k defense, you know, rainbowed level 10 links and such. So, you know, 30% raise on that, you know, you're rocking 400k defense. That's pretty good. That's good enough to tank normals in Extreme Super Battle Road in like 95% of stages. This is one of the toughest, if not the toughest stages. So, I mean, he tanks just fine in here. Really, really no issues at all. So I think we've pretty much... Oh, one more unit that I did not mention. He actually came out with last year's Dragon Ball Heroes celebration, a unit that really doesn't get too many accolades these days. But the Xeno Super Saiyan Goku, right? The support, the 40% Goku's family support unit. Dude, he's still really nasty for Super Battle Road. I think people forget that he's got the 50% chance to stun. If you get him and the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku on rotation, man, that's a very formidable rotation. Remember that Xeno Super Saiyan Goku, he stacks, greatly stacks attack and defense. So he, you know, as the fight goes on, of course, he's getting a lot more powerful. And then in these fights, I feel like it's a good idea to bring quite a few Fizz units in this Extreme Super Battle Road run, because in 2 of the 3, you've got a very powerful Int unit. In the first fight, you've got King Vegeta, who's Int, and then in this third fight, we've got just like the base form Vegeta, who, again, is a very strong unit. A very strong opponent, that is. So, you know, bringing some Fizz units, definitely a good idea, for sure, for sure. There's the seal. So we've got 1 unit sealed, we've got 1 unit stunned, man, and there's really just not much. Unless Pan takes literally, like, all 3 hits right here, we're fine, you know what I mean? So, and she does end up taking 1, so, I mean, that kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. But this rotation in particular is very, very strong. So, Xeno Super Saiyan 3, man, he's going to eat up whatever Vegeta can dish out. Decided to go for just the takedown on Trunks there. Just seemed like a good idea to me. Oftentimes in Super Battle Road, it's better to just trim the numbers. Now, in some cases, if you're not going to be able to one-shot, like, an opponent or something like that, might be a good idea to go for, like, the double stun or this kind of thing. Like a stun on one and a stun on the other, or a stun and a seal, or that kind of thing. But in this particular run, I mean, after this, we're just kind of good, right? Like, we've got Vegeta right where we want him. And I really thought we were going to probably take him, well... Nah, he's stunned and sealed, but we're going to have him stunned next turn. So I think we're able to take him down here, I'm pretty sure. You know, Bardock not the best when your HP is low, but he's still going to put up a really good attack stat here. Again, and we've got Gohan, the stun chance, the seal. Like, this team is built for Extreme Super Battle Road, for, like, this exact stage. This team is just built for it. You know, we're going to finish Vegeta off with this big Dokkan attack, and I mean, it got a little hairy there. We weren't really rocking high HP the whole entire fight, but our rotations were so strong, and they just do too much. This team just does too much for Extreme Super Battle Road. This stage just did not stand a chance at all. So shout out to the Masked Ningen and the Heroes agenda, right? So we got the no item run done. With this team right here, man. Very, very strong team for Extreme Super Battle Road. Really didn't even sweat it at all. I believe this was second try. So not too bad at all. Slap a like for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units. Hey, I finally found a use for them. And consider subscribing if you happen to be new. Love you guys, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.